Good evening. My evening rays. We're gonna do another soft spoke whisper and a ramble. Or maybe I'll be soft speaking more than whispering, but here we go. Last ramble got the most of the views of all my videos, so I apologize for not posting on Sunday. I like to post on Sunday, but it's Mother's Day this weekend, and this Mother's Day was different. I went to an extended family. They had a loss. My great aunt or aunt once removed, or I don't know how people classify relatives in English. It's hard. Second cousins and all that jazz. Figuring out the ins, the outs. But we went to a funeral. Took up me time on Sunday. Couldn't really get downloading. But I did make a recording. Didn't put it out there. It was an hour, but it was a bit of a video, a long one, very disclosing, a bit radical. A flip between different ways of speaking. I enjoy impersonations or accents, but it can be a difficult thing to cross. There's schemas and assumptions of who can try to talk one way or act the other. Plays into it's almost like discrimination. Alright? Depends who does an accent or impersonation. To one group, they might feel offended. To another, bigotry, confusing. Anyways, this Sunday, I was out supporting family. It was a beautiful place. I was at on the mountains. Tranquil, quiet. A lovely place to grow old and die, I'd say. Comfortably. Surrounded by family. You're well known in the community. Small area. Just beautiful. So I apologise for missing Sunday and hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. So, I like to dorm a little bit like I was before. Not wine this time. Though, here we are. I am trying to overcome barriers. You see, this taboo thing, ASMR, it's become more mainstream. Well, it's been the community has been taboo in a way. Like I think I mentioned in my past disclosure, listening to it got me in some right trouble, right binds. The actions, responses to just listen to a person talking in your ear, tell you you're in a good place and comfortable, and it's okay to feel validating and beautiful. Though it offended the person I was with, and perhaps it's not what a lass wants to be seen, but it's like you see something, or sometimes your partner may comment about your weight, or at least for me, or comment you're slowing down in this area. There's a way to be bringing things up that can encourage you to do those behaviors yourself. Like even, my girlfriend's had her husband dropped her flowers, just talking about and plant seed an idea. So my partner, she didn't take it as this man needs some positive affirmation, maybe some seduction or comfort, talk about his feelings. It was viewed as, why you listen to these ladies? Why are they in your ear? Never really explained it. Been shaved about it. ASMR. From me mum even. 9th grade, I think it was. And the first time we ever had them tingles kind of rock through your brain. The first time, I don't know, can't even think. A buddy of mine is using a fake accent and Spanish one, high pitched, and just the fluctuations of the voice made the English is hard. Shivers or goosebumps on me head. There's this trail to it. Started looking more into ASMR. People whispering or making noises. Good buddy that. Still keep in contact. But I'd be caught by my mother listening to these people just whispering to me while I'm on my floor doing my work pages or writing an essay or even doing your skeleton equations for biology and physics and all those projects and things you do growing up. Public school. But that's weird, she'd say, or that's where I started. I built this ASMR channel specifically because every time a video would pop up on my YouTube on the Xbox or PlayStation or the computer or the television, well, algorithms, they'll feed you things that you might be going for, and the algorithms they're showing a story, affirmations, some flirting. She called it creepy. It should have been a sign. Yeah, your husband, partner, your lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, dedicated person, they're lacking something. Perhaps intimacy, affirmation. Wouldn't talk that way. But not that I didn't express myself. I did. Tried my hardest. There's something to be said with different degrees of emotional inavailability. Sometimes people are just too caught up in their own feelings and problems and the things that are plaguing their heart, their spirit, their mind, to even give a look, second glance, to the person they're even living with, or dating, or spending quality time with. It's hard validating emotions of another. It's hard to balance. And if you're emotionally stunted, disadvantaged, or you had an absent parent that didn't self-disclose, apologize, ever give you some feedback, right? I've had me mother, father sit down and apologize for things they've done. Mostly my father. They break it down to you. If you don't view that in development, or even at school, if you ever had a teacher approach you and apologize, tell you, sorry, got something at home going on. And I snapped. I called you whatever. But it was wrong of me. I apologize. Can you forgive? I've seen teachers do that. I've seen brothers, sisters, cousins apologize for things they've done to others. Acknowledge the emotion. Move on. I say it's quite important to address the feelings of another. But all these aspects of this negative attitude amongst ASMR, weird, creepy, uncomfortable, potentially inappropriate, rough. But at the basis of it, the real core, has got to do with personal connection, don't it? Do you know, there's this part that we all have, needing some acknowledgement, validation, but some of us don't understand what kind we need, or in what ways we need to be supported. Communicating it, hard, difficult. Figuring that out, hard, difficult. How can you ask for validation if you don't get much? Now, can you realize what kind of validation you appreciate or speaks to your spirit that's happened? Communication, reviewing of commitments, or even vows, if you ever go that far, is so important. It's easy to move on, so to speak, and disregard growth, change, sometimes protection mechanism. Yet got to sit down, analyze your own behaviors, how they might feel, the shortcomings of a person. Even if you're listening, it can still occur. There's things that have been said to me in a relationship that even if personal disclosures, given past history that others know, can be more scaring or daunting or emotionally pining. That's the right word for it. To sometimes it's harder to address. There's more going on. Like, you talk to one of the lads, or one of your fellers, and you go, look here, yeah, Tabby X, Y, and Z, you say your part. To some boys, they'll be like, oh, yes, I've been doing too much junk food the last while. There's some homeboys, some lads will shut down. They've been struggling. You know they've been overweight or had their own challenges, but they might go home and cry about it. I've had my own moment. Me 21st birthday even. A man met through a mutual friend and a best friend. I was just filling my face with snacks, just living life. And it was like, wow, a splendid new fat bleh. No wonder you're, make some comment. Just don't know if it was wrong medication, wrong timing, no filters. But I didn't respond well to that. Ever go home the day after your birthday and have your mum offer you dessert and you can't even eat it or look at it because you're disgusted? Shame. Shame can hurt. Control people. Took me about a week to get over the funk. Maybe less. People can speak. It's your life. Death, curses, uplifting. That's why it's positive affirmations. Good mindset keeps you pushing. Still no sign yet of what kind of content y'all appreciate or need. I don't know if my basis will change to get my microphone and computer set up. Will my face freak you out? Will the chosen attire change my fan basis? Those who are listening, subscribe, Lordy, if I had fans. Oh. Tried doing a live session, which might have been for the best that I couldn't, but I need 50 subscribers to go live. I've got 2. Oh. What a struggleful day. I'd like to do more with this channel. And I hope y'all are appreciating the videos. I keep hearing comments about YouTube pouring more money into creators and growing their channels. Looking at these affiliate things or demonetization or whatever they got going on. But I'm concerned about getting ads. The last thing I want in the middle of me videos is this ad or show of some ad or about travel or vehicles. I've been spammed with some religious ones even. Things about cars and tracks and snacks. They can be very disruptive, especially when you're trying to relax. And not all of them are all that relaxing. The hook, they want to shock you in their 15-second videos. So it's real rough. I want to avoid there being ads on my channel. And I'd like to but I'd like to make some money, pour into the channel, grow my knowledge about mental health or counselling, and make better videos. I've got one that I want to make about approaching someone in the forest, taking care of them because they're lost or hurt. But I don't know if you can email this account or not, or comment, but I'd love some input or some likes. Please like or even subscribe. Give a gentleman a chance. Pour into me so I can pour into you. Made 22 minutes. It's not too bad. But the problem so far seems to be that you're listening to my ranted or dysfunctional content, or going off on tangents, sharing about my life over trying to work on mental health. But here we are. If you don't mind, I would love input on microphone settings, feedback on where I'm falling short. If you're bold enough, I might get a Patreon going, or some kind of way to be more intimate with some of that sounds. When I mean intimate, I mean one-on-one. Still, just hitting the wrong mark. Want a comfortable setting where I can know you're a safe person and maybe actually engage you like a true friend. But the internet's a scary place. Don't necessarily want to travel or over people are weird, So track me down to Ireland. Find me in Spain. But it's my filler word. Unfortunate. I like your encouragement, whoever you are. I like encouragement. A moment. Tell me how my voice sounds. Let me know if I'm going in the right direction for you. It's a lonely world out there. So I'm looking to reconnect with people again, give you some light in the darkness, a comforting friend when a tight pinch. But recently, I let a person walk out of my life without really challenging or contesting it. I do have a strong faith of radical acceptance and letting things go, but different this time. I've had friends be locked up or taken elsewhere, or met people who pass away sooner than they should. Young people. Life. What a gift. Anyways. What was I saying? Jeez. A rabbit hole there. And hopefully I haven't made too much of a fool out of myself. Oh yes. That's what I was trying to say. I let someone walk out of my life recently. Like someone who was very mean to me. Unkind. Very unhealthy. I let this person not too long ago walk out like I let the other person. Yet the punishment didn't fit the crime. There's people that don't really deserve being forgiven, but then there's people that do. Not saying this person was evil by any means. In fact, it's not hard to forgive. But I let this person walk out like a person that did not deserve understanding. Let them walk out on me. Or maybe that's a bias. I'm wrong. But I let someone walk out like someone else, but they hadn't done nearly as much harm and kindness. But I was in this headspace of pick me or stay with me or know me, choose to be my friend, a person, confidant, be in a connection with me or take off. I shouldn't have let go. This person, I don't like losing friends who are worth my time. People that pour life into you. Though sometimes it's hard to balance life when imperfect persons. But I let people be. I don't want to be a burden. I want to be an asset, a friend, a support. Someone you can rely on. Someone that you know loves you, even if you might not have met before. Right. I'm here. Friends. This evening. Good night. Tame coco, eh? Tame coco. As they say. Tame coco. Bless it. Beautiful language. People of the area. Well, I'm gonna upload this one. If that gets any encouragements to drop the other hour-long video, I might give it a shot. But thank you for joining on me with another ramble. People have hurt me in some ways that are scary. Very scary. Not all people have harmed me on purpose. There's people. I don't know if you know much about mental health or different cognitions or even neurodivergencies, but sometimes people with autism, they don't know what they're doing to you. But there's people with cruel hearts that know exactly what they're doing to you. Deciphering between the two. That's why you have a good friend base. People around you. And you get to know the people that love the people you're getting to know. Or something like that. I've poured more of myself into others on a pretty bloody regular basis. Friends, family, animals. Those who are suffering, are struggling. Even when I'm suffering and struggling myself at times. I hope you all had brilliant Mother's Day. If you're a mother out there, especially a single mother with lost family, or you're on your own or solo parenting, bless you for your efforts. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I don't know everybody's story, but I know that there's 3 sides to every coin. Sometimes reality is that 2mm spot in between the faces. But regardless, if you're struggling, keep on fighting, check your biases, evaluate yourself in honesty, ask a friend where you're going wrong. But don't do it to the people pleaser friends. Meet a person who'll call you on your crap, your shortcomings, tell you what's what. Sometimes it's people, they'll search you straight. Those in my life certainly have. Some family members you can't even shake. They'll stick your reality in your face like a poster of just something just right nasty. But thank you for joining me in this, whatever it is, attempt at relaxing you with stories. Putting my emotional journal on the internet for judgment. What's brilliant is this could help someone. Just talking. It's helping me, that's for sure. But how long do things stay on the internet? For those who need a reminder, you're a worthwhile person. There's things we've all done. There's mistakes we all make. And choices that just are oops, some that are impulsive even. But there's always an ability to talk about it, identify it, and mention it to another. Being accountable. Sure, we all think we're doing the right thing. We're doing something for a reason that makes sense. Sometimes don't always land. And it hurts others. I hope that resonates with you. You sit there. You identify the behavior and the feeling, not in your own heart, the hearts of those that what you might have done. Reach out to those people more often, even if they don't deserve it. I've met people who burn everything from their father and mother for hardships. People are becoming people the whole time, developing. You're learning how to be a parent, and if you're doing that while you're trying to learn how to be yourself, you'll short circuit, you'll lose track. Oops. Oh, give yourself grace and understanding. And same with your parents, they try their best. But even a perfect parent can traumatize a child. You know that's right. Speaking of Mother's Day, there's some of those out there. You think you're feeling as a mother? You are. But doesn't matter. Even if you're perfect, your children might not react in the ways you expect. None of us are the perfect or the most efficient at doing one thing one way. Even if we take all the courses or the insights in the world, there's no way to be perfect, shameless, flawless. Are you going to talk about those things with yourself, with others? Be accountable. If you're the kind of people with your creators or creator, there's so much that just bleeds into life from one aspect of relationship or identity to another. Just ramblings. But let's end it with an Itamegoko. 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 Bless y'all. Thank you. Give me some time to listen, ramble. We'll see if these videos take traction. Like I said, it's going to take 50 persons, 50 channels, 50 people subscribe before going live. But it makes sense. So, good night. Cherish you, even if we've never met. Good night. What?